We know that you beat him in the past when you guys had your boxing fight. How do you feel him calling you out again and saying that he's gonna, kick your ass?
He wants payday. Payday.
I know that.
No, but I want to do it in MMA. And he don't want, he there's too much to risk for him. I don't think he thinks he could actually beat me in MMA. We made the offer and he hasn't accepted it. So Nate Diaz, if you want the rematch, we're doing it in MMA.
Is there anything special that caught your eye from that fight with Masvidal?
Did you watch it?
Did you see anything new special?
No, just a zombie. So Mike Perry, Nate Diaz, zombie. They're gonna be in the zombie apocalypse one day. Fucking eating people.
Last one, go ahead.
Thank you, Jake. Just real quick question. As soon as your fight ended, Conor McGregor said Mike Perry was fired from the BKFC.
Oh my!
Did he really?
Yeah. And he took shots at you. He called you some derogative term. Any message for Conor McGregor?
Hey, that's fucked up that you fired your BKFC champion. But
face of BKFC.
I told you that was going to happen. I told you exactly what was going to happen. He was big upping his boy Mike Perry. I said, okay, Conor, after I fuck up Mike Perry, then you're next. So Conor's on Twitter all the time. He's on his yacht all the time. But guess where he's not? In the ring fighting me. So he can talk all the fuck he wants. But the notorious MMA is scared of Jake Joseph Paul from Disney Channel. And I put that on my mama. I'm backed into a corner because there's only one thing to do, and that's fight your way out. And people don't believe in my skill. They said this was a mistake. Mike Perry's going to knock him out. He's going to be the one to end it. Why is Jake Paul doing this? This is dumb, blah, 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 blah. And I sat there at the press conference, and I said it to everyone. They always sit across from me and underestimate me and think they can beat me. But people don't realize my speed, my power. And you heard Mike Perry after the fight, all the praise that he gave me. I don't even think the cameras or the, stream can comprehend the punches and my power and my speed. So when you get in there with me, it's a whole different thing.
Eric. Hey, Jake. Eric for New York Post. Congratulations. Two quick ones for you. Number one, any specific reason that you call out Alex Pereira? Obviously, UFC contract. Would be tough to get him out.
Yeah, no, I want everybody. I love this sport. And he's tweeted about wanting to go into boxing. We got him on the FaceTime right there in the ring. And I said, yo, can you get out of your contract? If he can get out of his contract, then let's run it. And so when I asked him that, he had a pause. He looked at his manager. These guys aren't their own bosses. So I want all the smoke. But at the end of the day, will Dana let him out? That's too big of a risk if I could embarrass his number one praised fighter right now. But I want all the smoke. I want all the MMA guys, and I've beaten all of them. Who's next? He's the king right now of the UFC, so I want him. I'm going to decapitate him and dethrone him.
And just to be clear, right, it was Anthony Joshua that said Pereira should enter the boxing ring. Pereira said, I'm honored. I would love to. Who should I fight? Right? And when Jake saw that, he said, hey, he should fight me. And we said, well, he signed to the UFC. And that was the basis of that discussion.
Jake, was it pretty much the way you thought? I know you thought you would knock him out early, but you did say he was a brawler. You knew he was tough. But in the end, your boxing skills would win out. You knocked him down. So now that you look at it, was it pretty much like you kind of thought?
A little bit different. I truly believed I would put him out in the first round, but man, that guy is tough. He took damage like no one really I've ever seen before, and I knew if I didn't get him out of there in the first round that it would happen later on in the fight. So I was mentally prepared for both, but I just believe in my power so much. I put him down in the first round, but he just kept coming. So respect to Mike Perry. That's why he's the king of violence, former king of violence. I'm the new king of violence. But respect to him. Perfectionist, and I wasn't perfect because he hit me like 5 times. One was good. One good punch he landed. So I just need to go back to the drawing board so I don't get hit at all. But I think it just had to do with my energy more so than anything else, and being able to throw more punches. That's what I didn't feel very good in there tonight. But you live and you learn. I haven't gone more than 1 round in a year, so this was a great experience.
Watch his podcast that he put out this week. This guy was very sick until this Wednesday. You can listen to him in the face-to-face, and people commented online, why does he sound so nasally? He's been sick for a week. He, again, caught something right before the fight. But the entire time he was resolute that he wanted to go through with it. But he's a warrior. He's a tough man. For sure.
And dropping 38 pounds
In 4 weeks.
In 4 weeks, when I was going to be a heavyweight. I'm not saying that was why, but I mean it might have something to do with it.